still waiting to ring in the new year here, but people are already doing it all around the world. People down under, some of the first in the world to celebrate 2013. Sydney, Australia's light music show, one of the biggest and brightest New Year's celebrations. They usually do it right over the harbor there, and so everything kind of reflects off the water. Just beautiful. Sydney, 18 hours ahead of us here in Arizona. And Hong Kong celebration, yeah, boy, that's pretty cool, huh? One of the most expensive in the world, costing about $1.6 million, 100,000 people. They gather down there and watch fireworks. They were perched on buildings and things all over the area down there. So that's very cool. Hong Kong, 15 hours ahead of Arizona. And how about this fireworks display taking place atop the tallest building in the world in Dubai? The blue and silver light show really illuminated the Burj Khalifa Tower. And almost a half-mile high. Look at that. I mean, that's all the tower. That's the building. It's 1,500 feet taller than the Empire State Building. How about that? Let's turn to some other news for you now. An interesting New Year's twist here. New fears that violence could erupt in Colorado City, home of a large polygamous sect there. Even though he's in jail, polygamous leader Warren Jeffs still communicates with his followers there. And some activity in Colorado City has authorities and those who monitor that religious sect very concerned. Andrew has been here now with more on what's going on. So what are they worried about, Andrew?
Troy, according to Warren Jeffs, the man who's been sentenced to life in prison, the world is coming to an end shortly, and apparently his followers are getting ready.
Warren Jeffs has been locked up since 2006, but that hasn't stopped him from reaching out to his followers.
Warren Jeffs has continually been sending out revelations ever since he's been locked up.
According to Flora Jessup, a former member and now activist, Jeff's latest revelation is that the world is coming to an end soon. He's predicted that before and obviously been wrong, but those who follow the group believe this time it's much more serious.
There's a different sense than there ever has been before.
Jessup says the local grocery store seen here in this hidden camera video abruptly shut down, and followers are being bused to a Walmart store in Utah.
They are now ordered that they must cash in all of their government checks. All of the groceries are being loaded into a separate vehicle when they leave the Walmart, and those groceries are being delivered to the Bishop Storehouse in Colorado City. And then the bishop decides who gets what.
But something else is bothering critics and authorities. According to Jessup, Warren Jeffs has ordered followers to place a sign with the word Zion on their homes, possibly as a way to signal who's a follower and who isn't.
If you look at the Bible story when the angel of death was coming through and taking all the firstborn sons and stuff, it's kind of that same premise. That's never happened before. So every house, you drive through town and it's like every other house has this word Zion, big, huge above the doorway.
The fear is that Jeff's revelation could spark violence.
When you're caught up in that sense of fanaticism, nothing makes sense except what they tell you.
According to Jessup, when previous predictions that the world was coming to an end did not come true, Jeffs blamed his followers for not being righteous enough. I'm Andrew Hasman, Fox 10 News.
Thank you, Andrew. Another story that we're following tonight, the clock ticking on Capitol Hill, lawmakers working up, past the last minute to avoid the fiscal cliff. Late tonight, there are reports that